Welcome back to Sonic 3. This is launch base zone.
Ooh.
I thought that said laugh.
Laugh
Not
base. Laugh base.
That sounds like a happy place.
I don't know, that kind of reminds me of like this scene on The Simpsons where they were trying to avoid getting this cow slaughtered. So basically Homer dresses up as the cow while the actual cow goes elsewhere. And basically like he's peeking through like this hole and he sees the sign that says, "Ooh, Laughter House! In this world, in this horrible world, a man deserves some comedy." And then you see it actually says Slaughterhouse.
Oh no!
By the way, there's the death egg in the background.
Oh, there it is. Is it in the water?
Yeah, because it crash landed. This is
So
where he
it's-
plans on launching it.
Huh. Definitely not as big as the Death Star.
Well, keep in mind it's in the background. Everything's really far away.
But it's in the
Yeah,
water.
Harry.
That would have to be a giant planet that you're on if they could fit in a small portion of the
It's
water.
not a
This,
planet, it's an island.
but
in
it's probably
space?
on a planet.
We're not in
or else
space.
it would be in
Is
space.
the island in space or is it on a
Fuck you!
planet?
Oh.
Yeah, it would have to be on a planet.
Basically, the idea with that enemy Orbinaut, Sonic has this thing called the Insta Shield, where if he doesn't have any shields going on right now, he'll just have a shield like for a split second appear, and it's good, and it's meant for taking out enemies that like that. So basically, like you're basically invincible for a split second, and so if you time it perfectly, you can kill spiked enemies and whatnot.
Hmm.
So basically, only Sonic can kill that enemy without taking a hit and using the invincibility frames.
Okay.
Anyway, this place is still fucking dangerous, regardless. And it's because it's the last level of the first half of the game that's just Sonic 3 by itself.
You're a blue Super Bowl.
Well, everyone knows that. Super Bowl. I like the phrasing on that.
Maybe you should bring in the Crimson Super Ball, am I right, Evan?
Knuckles' playthrough is later on.
And maybe he's Koizumi.
Oh shit! That took me too long. Sup, dogs? I'm just your average charmer. Name's Kyon, holla, and I'm Itsuki, the Crimson Super Ball. Bet you wonder why they call me that. Holla. What is wrong with you? Get rid of those cheesy outfits. You're making Mikuru cry.
I love it how you can quote that whole thing.
I love that scene.
I do too. I love Kyon and Koizumi in that scene. They turn
Mikuru's
into
cry
those.
sounds like a cat, honestly.
It does. I mean, I think Koizumi would make a really good host, but I thought that was funny how
Well, you can tell just by looking at him, honestly.
he really is. That's probably because he has to act like that in order to fit Haruhi's picture of him in her mind.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Come on, Tails. You see, he almost fell off of there. Get your balance together,
The
sucker.
latest volume of Yuki-chan finally came in the mail yesterday, and I already finished it, but it was good.
Mangas are quick reads, but I try and savor them. Like, I try and really look at each frame so it doesn't go by
I try
too
to flavor them.
You try to flavor. Wait, how do you flavor a manga?
Usually I drink it with some... We drink the manga.
I drink my manga. It's manga juice.
Manga juice.
Be sure to drink your manga juice.
know,
Be sure to
I
drink your
like-
manja juice.
I blink it up
Your
in
mango
a...
juice.
blend it up in a smoothie.
Oh, hey, it's Knuckles. Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa, he's got a fucking bomb!
Oh. Oh, hi. Okay.
Oh, what the fuck, Tails?
There he goes.
That phrase basically sums up Tails' existence.
In this game at
In
least.
this game.
You know, I'd like to point out, okay, so Knuckles' sprite is just an edited version of Sonic's. So, basically, what happens is, so Knuckles is, so basically, yeah, it's not just like a regular palette swap and a flat-out edited version of Sonic's. So, say you're playing as Knuckles, the bird animals that you save, from the robots, they're normally blue, they're red if you play as Knuckles. And so, basically, because of this, in order to have Sonic and Knuckles on the screen at the same time without causing any problems, they had to, edit Knuckles' palette completely, so he's pinkish with yellow socks instead of green socks. And because they could not figure out how to fix it. But this version fixes that palette problem. Another thing that comes off of this actually is like in the slot machine bonus, when you're about to leave it as the screen's fading to black, Sonic's sprite will change into Knuckles's, and vice versa.
Oh, interesting.
Meanwhile, Tails has his own sprite set completely. Even his hitbox is a little bit different because he's shorter.
Right. That would make sense that his would be different because his character design, at least in appearance, is incredibly different.
His two tails have no hitbox at all, but like just the fact that he's shorter than either Sonic or Tails or Sonic or Knuckles is yeah, he's shorter than Sonic or Knuckles, so he has a smaller hitbox. This can be a special shield. Like there's a back in the first level, there was a set of spikes that would like pop up and down from the ceiling. So if you're playing as Sonic and Knuckles and you stood right under that area when the spikes popped up, it would actually count as a crush death. But Tails, it wouldn't hit him at all.
That's interesting how it wouldn't hit Tails. I mean, even if there's would you have been able to play him in second player, like 2-player mode then?
Well, no. You see, the thing is, I found that out when I played Tails by himself.
Oh, huh.
Because, yeah, it's an option. You can play as Sonic and Tails. You can play as either of them by themselves, or you can play as Knuckles in this game.
Right.
Like in Sonic 2, most people would play as Sonic by himself, because Tails would often screw you over in the special stages. Because he jumps like a, half a second after Sonic.
Oh,
and like you have to dodge.
Interesting. You'd have to retime everything.
Yeah, you have to dodge bombs to make sure you don't lose rings, because you need to collect a certain amount of rings. That's your requirement. And so you need a time for both Sonic and Tails, and it can get really annoying because Tails will start losing rings for you.
Okay.
In the Sonic 3 special stage, Tails jumps at the exact same time as Sonic, so yeah. I should also point out that if you play as Sonic or Tails by himself, the required amount of rings is less. But that's Sonic 2, and we already played Sonic 2, so, you know.
Right.
Oh, you know.
Also, the Death Egg isn't in the background anymore. It's because we're getting close to it.
Okay. I like the cloud effects. They're moving pretty quickly, though.
I honestly prefer...
Storm's a ruin.
I honestly prefer Act 1 over Act 2 in this stage. First off, I mean, this one just takes... Like, the music... Like, basically what happens is, it takes, what was I gonna say? Basically, oh my god. Yeah, the, Act 2 music, just is basically the Act 1 music, only it, takes out, some of the, background instruments to, like, and just to make it sound a little bit different. And while I don't mind it, I prefer Act 1's music better, because Act 1's music is so funky. You head bob to it just really well.
That's pretty cool.
Also, it's boss time! Okay, not quite. I'm trying to get that ring monitor, because I'm a klepto. Like, it's not actual OCD, but it's something close. You know? Like, so it's not like on a Death the Kid level.
Not familiar.
Oh, I thought you knew about Soul Eater, Carrie.
I know about it. Doesn't mean I know a lot.
Okay.
I'm familiar with it. When I say I'm familiar with something, doesn't mean I really know much about it.
The level isn't over yet. Bye, Tails.
Oh, he looked so sad, like he was looking up in the distance.
That
like,
was just...
oh, you're leaving me. You've betrayed me. After I've helped you.
That's just his regular standing sprite.
Oh,
I guess given that context,
the Death Egg's taking off.
That.
So rip Knuckles. He fell into the water. He's dead.
Rip eardrums.
Yep.
I can imagine how loud that would be.
But yeah, does it look bigger up close now, Carrie?
Well, I mean,
I don't think it's actually the size of the Death Star.
Well,
though, 'cause
yeah,
No,
probably
it's
that
not.
was
not.
pretty large.
Look at these, those are supposed to be jets, though, right there.
you need earplugs. Sonic's not gonna be able to hear after this.
He's got some pretty damn big ears, though.
Yeah, so it should damage his
Now
ears
it's
even
time
more.
for the real boss.
The real deal.
Wasn't that easy? Yeah,
I feel like being
cannot-
able to turn on
Hey,
Super
Eggman.
Now
Sonic
it's
is
time
like
for the
little...
real boss, and this one does not let you play as Supersonic, actually.
Oh, that's all you activated.
So
Super
Eggman isn't
Sonic
the
on
real boss in this one.
No, it's still Eggman, but
Oh, he just quickly switched.
this is
different
called
vehicles.
Big Arm, and
I wonder why I called it that.
anyway, in the original version of this game, this does let you play as Supersonic, but there's a glitch where if he grabs you, then you'll lose all your rings and snap out of your Supersonic form.
Wow.
And yeah, those spikes are really annoying.
It just like decreases the amount of surface area that you can hit him to do damage to him.
Yeah, so like you need to like aim within like a really tight margin.
Right.
And it's like because if you're not careful, like you could end up running at it completely out of rings. Like sometimes they fall through the floor in
He
this
almost
in this
did that.
arena. Like they fall through the floor. And
Oh.
he also occasionally, like when he's doing this attack, he could back you into a corner. Like when he takes off right there, he could easily back you into a corner right there.
Oh, and then you wouldn't be able to
See,
pick
they
up
fell
your
through the
wings,
ground.
Kind of like you fall through the lava.
You better
in
get this. You better get this right. dude.
Mario.
Like I think he actually backs me into a corner in this playthrough.
Oh. You're out of rings.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
I was so certain I was gonna hit the spikes, but oh, we gotta
was
put a
actually-
replay
thought
in
you
there.
were going to
Gotta
die,
put a
but
I
you-
actually
replay.
can't- I actually thought
Continue!
you were gonna-
Game
Wow.
Grumps! JohnTron! I'm plugging your shit!
Nice
Oh,
job.
also, that battle caused the Death Egg to be destroyed again. This time it was destroyed before it even left orbit.
This is like a really poor design.
Oh, and now it's in the background for some reason. Okay.
It's a bit small.
Well, that's because it's far in the background.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
there's Tails.
There's Death Star.
But we're not done here, folks. Next
We are
time
not?
on Smash Team Games.
Next
we
time on
games.
Smash Team Games.
Smash Team Gabes.
Smash Team Games.
Gabe's not here, though.
No.
So we'll just have to, I don't know,